Today on EA Sports. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Throwing right away is Winston. And his first look is incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job.
And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Rivers buying time to his left. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer from 10 yards out. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 3rd and 4. Here's Winston. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Jameis to throw it. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gus Edwards, 34 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, what a tough start to this ballgame for this offense. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. We'll see what drive 3 produces here.
Yeah, and Brandon, if I'm a head coach, depending on my personality, I'm definitely going to want to huddle up with this unit right now, right? Turnovers on the first 2 drives, threw an interception on the last one. Either I'm trying to give them confidence or maybe put a little fear in them to pick up their play, because right now they can't afford to go back out on that field and turn it over one more time.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the shotgun, it's Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To the air again with Winston. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Working the middle. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
And this is caught inside the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Edwards will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Winston.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing. Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes,
And Winston lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go play action. Rivers. He's got his man on the crossing route. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 33 yards.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown.
Josh Palmer
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are pouring it on.
Rivers is going to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Winston into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. Off the play fake, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Taking it about the 1.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And picked up by the... And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Play action now. Winston. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A 1st down throw for Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And
Winston lost the football.
Oh, and one of the
big fella. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And the route is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Davis now to return it.
Right now, they're just trying to get to halftime because they need a break. This game, it's been a shellacking in every way, and they just got driven backwards for a safety.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Over the middle, it's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. A first down throw here for Rivers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Rivers to throw it. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Gus Edwards
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the route is on his first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And Winston lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind.
Third quarter action now.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Steps away to his left. That is taken in by Hurst. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Rivers. And Winslow brings it in over the middle.
And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Tomlinson will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance blocking and getting their runner across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st and 10, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll run for it, and he loses the football the second time.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Gus Edwards.
37 yards.
And the Chargers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Winston now.
Open man. He completes it to Judy.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And he'll get this one complete to Winslow. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And quickly they get to the line. 1st down, Rivers.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
That's caught inside the 20. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. Rivers on 1st down.
He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Rivers. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
First down, Winston. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Jameis now on first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, Winston again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Again, it's Winston.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It got his man complete. And finally brought down at the 43. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play.
Rivers now on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Taking it about the 1.
And he loses the football a second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Rolling to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Winston's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Jameis again. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw, Rivers. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. Oh, the spin. Oh, another great move. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. They'll run Tomlinson, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.